Hey guys, welcome to ARC Tier 2, Round 2 in Bahrain. I'm Van Beats, joined by co-commentator W. Gore.
Hello.
Hello and welcome, guys. So we have an interesting race tonight. It's going to be in Bahrain, and we do have a few new driver swaps. Solis is now a full-time driver in McLaren, and we do have one reserve tonight in Thierry, who is known to be pretty fast. So we'll see how he does compared to everyone else in the casual tier here. But yeah, all right. What are you looking forward to tonight, Gore?
I think the real question here, besides for the reserves, is going to see if I think the battle between Chipsy and Sahil is going to be very interesting tonight. I was speaking with Kia before the race, and he said he could barely keep his eyes open. He was very tired and didn't expect anything. So if that is true, I think it's going to be very interesting to see if Chipsy, we know he's consistent. Can he take advantage of that this race, whereas last race, he had that. I mean, I think he easily could have won had he not gone for that move and gone for a swim in the gravel trap. So he's probably going to be more cautious into this race, and I think it's going to be a longer fight, I would assume, over more laps, but, we don't really know their pace yet.
Definitely, and we already know that Bahrain has that incredibly difficult turn near the middle sector there. So we're going to see how these drivers cope with that over the race, and it's going to be very tough to stay consistent at that part and try not to cut it or go wide. So we'll see how everyone does there for sure. I'm looking for a good result for Alfa Romeo, but definitely from Sinfox. I feel like Fox could have done way better last week, so we'll be keeping our eye out on him. PC Jesus also wasn't here last race, but I know in the right circumstances he can be quick, and he does do no assist, so I'm going to be interested to see how he does in this race as well. And also Solace as well. I haven't had much experience watching him drive, so we're going to see how he does in that new McLaren spot. And
Yeah,
hopefully
absolutely.
we get going soon. It is 9:01, and we have 18 drivers. So we'll be underway shortly. One word, two syllables, wizard. Looks like we have the wizard fanboys coming back into the chat. And yeah,
Yeah,
he's also someone to watch out for. I remember he did get screwed over, I believe, last week.
he he got a little pushed a little wide turn one, and then I think spun himself out into the wall and broke his wing, from what I can tell. But
Yeah.
we don't have footage of it.
So hopefully he gets a good result here for him and his fans in the chat.
Yeah, so I pulled up a track map of the Secure International Circuit, and it is turn 9 and turn 10. That's definitely the tricky one, followed by that DRS straight. So it's going to be... Oh, my sim hub crashed. This is so sad. Alright, I guess I'm just not going to be using sim hub.
Oh, we got a lot of time to open it. Like we're not ready yet.
Yeah, it's crashed twice. I'm not going to risk it. Seems like it's just not happy with me today, so...
Feel that. So okay, it looks like we're getting on the way. Everyone's just ready up. We have 19 drivers. Hopefully, maybe see the person join mid quali. But here we go. Hopefully, we don't have any lobby issues like or last week as well.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Will Sahil pick up a second win? We'll see. There's going to be a lot of pressure on him for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is going to be a race that really determines where the rest of the season goes. It's going to show who's got the consistency and where it matters.
Loading in now. Waiting for a couple people. Looks like it's all good.
And yeah, definitely one of the trickiest parts about this track has got to be one, tire wear, but two, quali. It is so hard to get a perfect lap around here. Um, in the race, you can normally make a little bit of that time back up on someone because of how many straights there are, but especially in qualifying, taking all of those turns perfectly to get a good lap feels a lot harder around here than it is at most places.
Definitely. And I'm wondering what tire strategy people are going to be using. If I'm right, I believe Bahrain's a medium to hard for the
Yeah,
most optimal.
absolutely. If you're gonna do, yeah, to me, it's either medium hard or hard medium or soft medium medium. The softs really don't work around here, and to me, the quality position really isn't that important. It's super easy to overtake here if you're faster than someone. So
Yeah.
going on the mediums, being patient with those soft runners, I think is probably the best strategy. But we'll see what happens.
Well, the first person to exit the pits is going to be Mr. Jesus here in the softs. Behind him is a McLaren and Wizard who's on the hards.
That's Wizard.
We'll see how they do.
Yeah, no. Well, Wizard is actually, yeah, Wizard's on the hard, so I would assume he's doing some high fuel runs, getting a feel for the car, or just doing some practice laps. That's really what those are for. You're not really going to set a competitive time at most tracks, not all tracks, but most tracks you're really not going to set a competitive time with those hards. To me, though, yeah, for quali here, the way to go is to go on those mediums, because if you don't make the top 10 with them, you get your free choice of tires, you go on the hards, that gives you a lot more flexibility for your safety car. And in the beginning, when you've got all that fuel, the tires don't make a huge, I mean, of course, you'll notice them, but they don't make a huge difference. So if you can stay within the DRS of somebody, and then when it really matters, when you're low fuel, put on those faster tires and pull away at the end, I think that's going to be the strategy.
Yep. That will not be bad at all, and looks like a lot of people are. We have a lot of people doing different strats right now. We have a couple of people on softs, mediums, and hards. So we'll see what time people start pulling up here as Mr. Jesus.
PC Jesus.
Oh yeah, PC. I mean, I'm so used to Mr. But
yeah. Well, I was looking for Mister, and I was like, I don't see it. Yeah, there it is. All right, so he's going to be starting his lap on the softs. Behind him is going to be Wizard on the hards.
Yep. See what time he can pull. It's coming into the first turn. I'm a little bit wide from the apex, but it's okay.
31 Swords gets out of the way as he's up the hill. Heading up into turn 4 here, there's 2 cars up there. He's not going to like the sight of that. So Madman GTR gets out of the way. So does Solace as he starts on to Sector 2, goes through turns 6 and now 7, and he's going to be going down into the hairpin of 8. This one, it's better to run wide and catch that entrance curb a lot faster than he did, but that's okay. And then this is the dreaded turn of turn 9.
Let's see how he does here. Will he invalidate? Oh no, he gets it pretty well done.
Yeah, he goes a bit slow, but it's better to be safe than sorry as far as having a massive lock up there. That's an easy way to throw out a good lap.
Unfortunately, Wizard's kind of catching up to him on those hards, so hopefully they don't run into any issue here, because he is just right on the back of him. Yeah. And you can kind of see Wizard is kind of wiggling around right now, seeing can I take over him or...
Yeah, he's definitely in a bad position here. You'd like to be... Where he's at right now isn't bad had he not lost the time earlier because he's getting a nice slipstream, but with that time lost earlier, yeah, as Jesus has another huge lockup that's going to force Wizard wide, and that's probably not going to be the end of his lap he would have wanted.
Yeah. Wizard, though, does be a little bit faster, almost 1 second faster on those hards, so Jesus has some work to do right now if he wants to improve.
Yeah.
Only use my dad... With a 29.9, which is not even that great on the softs as well, and Terry, the reserve driver...
On the hards goes 129.5.
Yeah, so... Oh, it's a hill! Wow, 29.1. Challenging
on
Terry.
The hards as well, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool to see.
It's about to get spicy up in here, and let's see other drivers. Let's see, Kia is about to finish a lap. I believe he may... He did tell me that he would decrease the amount of assists he has if he keeps putting in good results. So I wonder what he's running at the moment. BMW
goes 3-3-2 off of Sahil with those softs, and Inverness goes 3/10 off as well on the softs.
Let's see what time Kia can put on the hards as well.
Only use my dad too. 7/10 off of Sahil on those softs.
And Kia puts in a pretty distant lap away from Sahil, almost 1 second back, and more people are starting to come in. Oh my god, there's a lot of people out. I don't know who to watch. It's crazy. Madman's on the softs. He kind of went wide.
Yeah. Chipsy's leaving the pits. Sin is on his outlap. I want to see those guys do theirs, especially Sin on those mediums. I'd like to see where he stacks up. I'm not sure if he's planning on going on the softs later, because going for those mediums whilst the track is, you know, the least evolved it will be as far as time, that just doesn't seem like what you would want to do if you're going to try to start on those mediums. So maybe he's setting a banker and he's going to go for the 2-stop.
So at the moment, the two people catching my interest is Sahil and Solace. Very similar laps. Opposite Hill's on those hard, so I wonder if he'll switch into mediums and set even a faster lap. Or maybe he's just fine with where he is.
It's going to be a tough decision for him, because starting on those hards is definitely an advantage, of course. But unless I'm mistaken, I think most people who are going to be his challengers that are going to go out on those mediums are going to wait until the last second. So he's not really going to know until it's too late. So he's going to have to make that decision before, I would assume, unless people also go out on their mediums early on who aren't going to go out on softs at the end. But, you know, we'll see.
Yep, and let's stay on board with Sin Fox here as he's coming into the end of Sector 1. He's on those mediums. But we'll see a really good lap from him now.
Yeah, as he goes through turn 6 and 7 down into the hairpin of 8, it's important to make sure that you break in a straight line here so you don't lock up. Oh, he locks up because he goes a little bit sideways, and he goes a little bit deeper through the apex than's probably ideal for a quali lap. Not horrible. Hopefully he doesn't lock up too badly into turn 9. Or at all.
Oh, loses the balance, and that's going to cost him a lot of time there.
Yeah, he downshifted a little bit too fast for... He really needed trail brake, and he just downshifted a little bit too fast there. Yeah, up through turn 13, it's definitely hard to, on those harder tires, not to sometimes run out on those curves, but he does a good job there and gets a great exit. You can definitely run wide here as well. It's like China, like one of the last corners in Silverstone. You can run really wide there if you want. You won't get a track extension.
Let's see what time Fox can pull here. He jumps himself into 8th, so it's not too terrible.
Off Sahil on those hards.
Mediums.
He's now fitted the mediums in the pit, but his lap was on the hards. That is, Sahil's lap was on the hards.
Oh yeah. And let's see what Chipsy can pull on those hards now as he's in the middle of Sector 2. He just got past a difficult turn, and
Terry actually goes 1.4 or 1/10 off.
Yeah.
Of Sahil on hard.
But Sahil's switching tires, so maybe he's gonna attempt to keep pole position. But Terry as well can do the same, and it's gonna be a very tight battle between Sahil and Terry, maybe even Solace.
Pits. Wizard starting his lap right now. Let's ride on board. He's going to be on those medium tires, going down the pit straight into turn 1 right now. People coming out of the pits. Inverness doesn't look.
And he kind of goes wide.
Really wide there.
Gypsy puts himself into 12th with those hards. He's definitely going to switch over to mediums probably.
Yeah, he's going to have to. Wizard now just over 1 second off Sahil, who was on those hards. By his standards, he'd probably want to beat Sahil on these mediums right now. Anything less he's probably not going to see as a success. Captain, interesting place to get over, right at the beginning of turn 6. That right there is a perfect apex from Wizard. That's exactly what you want to do. Get that tire incredibly close there. Now he goes down into this turn. Hopefully he's a little bit more careful with the downshifting. He is. And he's going to get the power down. Has a little trouble there. Short shifts up from 4th to 5th. And I think this is looking like a good lap so far.
That is, and let's see what time he can pull. Yeah, we do have a Wizard fan club in the chats, and there's also another guy named Wizard who is in the chat. I don't know. I don't obviously think it's Wizard driving right now, but that's really funny. If you do want to join our league, you can just type in exclamation point website or something. I forgot. TAC will help. But we do run a very great league if you do want to join.
All right, and he comes across the line and does go first fastest, but not even by a 10th.
Like Sahil, he still put that time on the hards, so I mean Sahil's on a really good advantage right now.
So if Sahil puts on those mediums, I would be surprised if he doesn't shatter that lap. However, Wizard did get, not compromised, but compromised himself into turn 1, and I'm sure that's where he lost at least 2 to 3 tenths.
Chipsy is still doing laps on those hards, so maybe he'll pit for medium soon. MLG God's kind of going slow here. He's probably letting people pass. Looks like he grabbed a lap here. Viper finding himself into 10th place at the moment on pre-lap
on those
mediums.
Doing a bunch of laps, so I think he's going to go on to the softs, I would have to assume.
Yeah. He's going into the pits now, and let's see what else. Sinfox, yep, probably going into the pits as well. There's a lot of traffic in Sector 2 right now.
Solace, 4th position, 3 tenths off on those mediums, is on his out lap, so he put those mediums back on, so those are going to be fairly worn, because they have 3 laps if you count the out lap and in lap, and now another out lap, so those are going to be pretty worn. I'd be surprised if he can improve his time here, but we'll see. Going into turn 1, it's important to brake early here because you really want to ride that nice, and he does it absolutely perfectly. That's a very hard spot to get the traction down without having too much front wing that compromises you on the rest of the straight. So he's coming now up into turn 4, and he does not run out wide there. You can run out wide there. He gets a pretty bad apex, goes a little bit too deep into the latter half of the corner, starts his sector 2 with turn 5, 6, and then he goes through 7. It's important to ride 6 really close so then you can get out of 7 just like that. You want to get the good apex here. He doesn't quite run it. Oh, and Only Use My Dad goes fastest on those softs. A new set of softs, he sets a 128.8.
It definitely is possible to get beaten by Sahil and Thierry, and maybe even Solace here.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll have to see what they do, and Solace still putting in a pretty good lap from what I'm seeing. He has a lot of ERS still, 75. That is just crazy amount.
Yeah, his deployment, though, is in the right spot, so I think you get a lot of it back in those heavy braking zones. He doesn't kick it down into 4th. I don't know why he's not using overtake here on the straights. That is curious, but I'm sure he has his reasons. Now he's going to come across the line. I really don't think he's going to improve that much. Yeah,
only
he
2
only
spots.
improves, but yeah, a few tenths. Not a bad lap, though.
A very close grid at the moment from 2nd to 9th. All within a second of each other here, and let's see who else can we catch. Everyone has done a lap, which is nice to see. Sometimes only one person who hasn't done a lap.
Critical on his out lap, in the bottom. That's gonna be a womp right there, because I was practicing with him all this week, and he was definitely fast there, so he's got a lot more pace. I'm not sure why he's going for another lap on those hards with 5 minutes left. I feel like you should go and fit the faster tire, because he's really not going to have time unless he scrubs this lap and goes into the pits.
And Sahil's going to start a lap, if that's Sahil or Kia, I don't know which, but
that is going to be Kia.
Going into the pits.
Going into the pits. Sahil is on his out lap, though, on those mediums.
So we'll watch him after we see what Critical can do here, and hopefully Critical can put himself in a more favorable position.
I'm going to have to say, on behalf of wanting to see him do good, he needs to go into the pits now and put on those medium tires. I do not see the point of doing a lap this late and risking compromising your final lap where you can really get your time in.
Maybe so he's thinking of a top like 11 or 12 position
but
start.
I still think the mediums are the best way to get there.
Definitely, and we're going to see what time he pulls in just a moment.
I don't think he's going to improve. He ran incredibly wide through turn 9 into turn 10, and I don't think he's going to get any of that time back. He runs wide there too. Hopefully he goes into the pits, and we'll see Sahil is getting ready to start his lap. He lets by Pfeiffer.
Oh, he's going to have to let
his tires still. Yep.
Critical
he lets
here.
by the Williams of Critical. Yep. All right, he's going a little bit too slow for the start, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, he's going to go for another lap.
Critical does not go into the pits.
He does not improve either. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Sahil is on his lap. Let's see if he can nab pole here. Oh, there's a lot of traffic coming out of the pits all at once, and they don't slow down. Terry does not stop to let him pass.
Maybe he will now, yep.
There he does now, yeah. I would have stayed in the pits, but no harm done there, I think. That was good. Now he's coming up on Critical, who is on a fast lap. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's 31 Swords. Hopefully these guys don't compromise his lap. You never like to see that, especially someone who's definitely in contention for pole here.
Yep, he's going to come into traffic very shortly. Kia, his teammate,
perfect apex.
His teammate's going pretty slow.
Yep, he wants to make sure he lets him by. 31 Sword is giving him a ridiculous amount of dirty air through here. I don't know what he's doing. That, I would definitely see that as impeding if I were him. That's not cool. That is not a place where you want dirty air. It makes it incredibly hard to pick your braking point. All right, but up the hill, you might get a nice toe off Critical here on the back straight. Critical has now taken his chances of setting a time on a faster tire completely away. So if he doesn't improve here, or maybe he's doing a cooldown lap, we'll have to see.
All right, let's see what time Sahil can put. I believe he's gonna get.
He does 5/10 faster than Only Use My Dad on those softs, and
that's absolutely insane.
All right, now let's watch Terry. Now putting on his mediums, he also switched off those hards. He's going to be on his last lap.
Yeah, but a lot of people are trying to do laps right now. It's going to get pretty hectic as traffic starts to build up here.
Absolutely. Wizard is also on his flying lap. He's coming down through the second DRS straight up into turn 11 here.
We have a couple
Terry runs super wide through turn 4. I think he's going to scrub this lap. Yeah, and then he goes really wide through. That's 6. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I think that lap has got to be aborted. Yeah, he's still pushing for it though. I think he's worried about making the lights. All right, let's follow on board with Wizard for the remainder of his lap as he now goes through turn 13.
The map's showing red though, so yeah, he only has 1 ERS. I think he's done with his lap 2.
Yeah, I would hope so.
We have Solace who might do another lap. He's on an out lap, it says, but those are the same mediums he already did. I'm looking at it. Weird. Only
Wizard
use my dad.
Keeps it in 1, and he's going back into the pits.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't have enough fuel for a second lap.
Yeah. I wonder. I want to see what Kia is gonna do here. Oh, someone's backwards. I think that's Pfeiffer. Maybe nope. That's Captain.
Ouch.
He has to hurry before he gets disqualified.
Yeah. All right. The question is, does Sahil save those tires and come into the pits? I don't think he is. He's going for another hot lap. He's got 5 ERS on.
Really?
Terry sets his lap. He's 1/10 off with all those mistakes. That's got to make Sahil a bit nervous. He does have to improve here because Terry slows down. He's not saying another lap.
Kind of like Kia.
Sahil is on pole, and Sahil goes into the pits to save those tires. So he's on provisional pole right now. Sahil is on provisional pole.
Yep, Kia retires in 9, so.
And I think it's safe to say Only Use My Dad is not going to make the lights. Yeah, and it looks like unless Madman can pull out something incredibly special here, he cannot. It was a good lap, but not enough for pole. And Sahil is on pole.
Chip C is still looks like to be doing a lap here. Can he redeem Alfa Romeo a bit?
Right. Yeah, not the qualifying performance from them I would have expected, but
well, Fox got across. Looks like Chip C just set a purple sector in sector 2. Fox has not improved on those mediums. Can Chip C make something out of it?
That's a really good apex right there and a really good power down.
Oh,
he goes
4th.
Fastest.
Still a bit way off from Sahil, but that's a good lap nevertheless. BMW is going to head to the pits, and we have 31 Sword to finish off Quali, who will set himself into 12th, so that puts Sinfox into 13th.
And Critical in 18th. He did not improve. I don't know why he didn't come into the pits. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Disappointing qualifying performance from him, that's for sure.
And he actually put himself to 17th.
He did improve, yeah.
Wow, okay. So that's Quali. We have Sahil taking up pole position with Thierry putting him on the front row. Only Use My Dad and Chipsy on the second row. Wizard and Madman on the third. Solace and BMW in the fourth. And Everness and Kia in the 5th. So McLaren looking pretty good right now. They have both their drivers high up the field. Kia's going to have some work to do for Racing Point, and we'll see how Sahil copes with the pressure of Thierry here as we get underway in Bahrain.
Yeah, and of course, starting in second position, if you get even slightly better start than the person in pole position, it's really hard to come back at them because they just start with the inside line, and if they start, you really can't cover them off. You can't cut across if they get a better start than you. So what he needs to do is get a good start and cover off that inside, because I'm sure Terry will go late on the brakes.
Yep, so only use my dad, BMW and Everness, all starting on the softs in the top 10, so they'll probably be pitting early, and we're going to see if that strategy pays off later in the race. In my opinion, I don't think it will. It's just going to eat up those tires really quick.
I completely agree.
Like, maybe they're counting on a safety car as well, so we'll see. I believe we
still get more flexibility with that on the harder tires, so I just don't see I just don't understand that. But, we'll see. I'm not a two-stop fan, but there are people who can do it really well. I just think it's, with this game, instead of real life where the drivers are experiencing upwards of 50% of their downforce loss behind someone, so clean air really does allow them to go faster. Here, you're only losing about 13% of your downforce. So that clean air, especially in a 50% race, there really isn't the time to make that 20 seconds up from a pit stop. All right, we are on the grid. Okay, good. Formation lap. People again thinking that the green lights mean they're supposed to go and not waiting for the driver in front. I love this. This is absolutely classic. Nobody got disqualified. Good job from them. I guess you could call it a good job.
And so,
yeah, as far as formation laps go, when you see the green lights, the only person who should be reacting to that is first and maybe second, but still, you just wait for the person in front of you to go, and you go. It's fairly simple.
Yep. But no one has been knocked back to the grid, so it looks like we'll be okay.
Interesting choice from Captain to go onto those mediums in last place. I'm not sure I understand it.
Pfeiffer also started on the softs in 14.
Really don't get that either. That just takes away your flexibility for the safety car, and I think the only time, maybe he's hoping he can make a lot of positions up on the first lap, but I just don't think that's a viable strategy personally. Only is my dad starting in third is the only person in the... No, okay, there's 3 people in the top 10 starting on softs. BMW and Inverness. Kia is probably going to be a little scared with them in front of him. 2 people on softs where clearly positions in the first lap, I would assume, is their goal. And they're going to be fighting pretty hard.
Critical and Wooly both starting on the hards here, so we'll see what they do as well compared to everyone else. And yeah.
Hopefully Sahil slows down, or his tires are going to be quite cold compared to everyone else.
He's just going.
He's taking it like a quali lap, and yep, there we go. He's not slowing down. Not exactly sure what he's doing here.
He just wants to get underway. He just wants to start.
No, yeah, you're right. But he does slow down at the end and makes Terry go in front of him, so Terry's going to have the colder tires. All right, so I will ride on board with Terry for turn 1.
All right, I'll be with Sahil.
Just letting you know, yeah. All right, Captain approaching the grid as the last car. That will trigger the 5 lights. And he's already revved his engine, and he's approaching his pit box. And the last car is on the grid.
All right. Wait for the lights here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are 5 lights in Bahrain. Sahil's a terrible start. That's going to allow only my dad to get past him. Here he gets past him. So far, so good coming into turn 1. Sahil's going to make a move, though. Nope.
Theory locks up. Sahil, it's going to be crucial that he holds this position over Only Use My Dad. He's not able to. He's going to be stuck behind the soft runner for now. Solace possibly looking for a move. Chipsy looking for a move on him. Chipsy already up into 5th. That's a phenomenal start from him.
Yep, and we're having a clean start so far. No one has gotten to any big incidents.
BMW Power. Oh, takes out Pfeiffer. BMW Power comes back on the track, taking out Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer is left spinning on those soft tires. BMW Power all the way down into 14th now. Oh, and we've got some wing damage up
Oh,
ahead.
yep.
I think that might have been from Kia and Inverness. I'm not sure.
Sword just hit the back of Fox and may have just received
Okay.
a whole bunch of wing damage
Oh,
here.
Chipsy looking for a move on Solace, possibly. No, he lets him have it. Sin Fox looking for a move on Inverness, possibly, if he slows down a little bit. Nope.
And there is a gap starting to form between the top three at the moment.
Only Use My Dad goes super wide. Oh, Chipsy almost loses it there. He's all over the back of Solace, though.
Yeah. Solace has some work to do, defending a whole bunch of cars right behind him. Gypsy might be a little bit faster. He's going to make a move, possibly.
Goes for the inside.
Nope.
Oh, but this might be an opportunity for Madman. Nope, not quite.
Nope. And yeah, look at that top three, just that gap. It's already 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Only Use My Dad looking for a move on Terry, actually. Oh, wait, no, that's the hill. Sorry, I was reading the timing screen. Gypsy does get past Solace, though.
Oh, nope, they're still fighting it out.
Yep, and yep. He's fighting it back. It's going to be up the hill. Yeah, I think they're both on medium, so this is going to be a good battle to watch.
And someone's actually out. That is Sin Fox. He is just on the sand at the moment. Waiting for everyone else to get by. That's going to be very unfortunate for him. We'll have to see
he's
if
missing a lot of his wing. I think that looks like a red wing to me.
And Chipsy does get in front of Solace. Solace actually taps the back of his car there. He might have wing damage. I'm not too sure.
I think he might tap him again if we're not careful here.
Yeah. Oh, getting so close at the moment.
He's got wing damage, though. Solace is missing an end plate.
Is he? I'm trying to, Yeah, I see that, yeah. I also think Chipsy has wing damage. If I'm correct, my MFD was saying someone had it. Could just be Solace, though, as they're still fighting here. Wizard's still right behind them as well, and so is Madman, so anything can happen between these drivers at the moment. All the gaps are starting to fill here. Kia also looking to maybe take advantage of any mistakes in that group right there. And Chipsy gonna get the pass on Solace. Nope, he's not. Terry picks up the fastest lap at the moment. Yep. DRS will be open now for all these drivers now.
Chipsy looks a little bit wary to go late on the brakes after Australia, but he's now side by side with Solace once again going into turn 1. Can he outbrake him?
Yeah, I think he will.
We missed it. Sahil is in front of Only Use My Dad.
Yep, I believe those tires are starting to take their toll.
Yep, Solace now getting the inside into turn 2, up to turn 3. Now Solace on the run into turn 4. Oh!
Oh, this taps his...
Absolutely covers him off, and that is not cool at all.
Oh, but he locks up, and that's going to allow Chipsy to probably get past. Nope.
No, he's not giving the position even after that. That's not what you like to see. Sahil almost back within DRS now of Terry. Let's see if he can make it up through this corner. This is going to be really important for him to go. Oh, and Terry almost spins. He loses it, the drifts. He's completely all 4, basically 8 wheels off track. Sahil does not get DRS. He's going to be bummed out about that, but he's only 7/10 off the lead right now.
And that midfield group is still super close to each other as they come into the turn 9.
Solace looks like he's weaving on the straights to me, but I just caught the latter half of it. As now Chipsy is still all over the back of him.
Yeah, these drivers are really close right now.
Wizard
Madman.
and Madman fighting. Yep, great job from Wizard to keep that position. Chipsy now still all over the back of Solace. With DRS, I think he's got this. Solace is definitely, I would not want to... Oh my god! Yeah, that is going to be a huge report. That is incredibly disrespectful driving and just not clean at all. If I were Chipsy, I would be incredibly upset right now. Clearly, he's the faster driver. I don't know what Solace thinks he's doing.
Oh my god! Yeah, there's some really big dirty driving happening right now, and Chipsy will want to get past him.
I have to respect this man right now. I would have thrown him off the track into turn 1 after you do that.
Oh, and Chipsy picks up a time penalty already. It's only 4 laps in. It's just not going his way right now.
Don't know how many of those were caused by him getting forced off the track. We'll have to see, because that is... Oh, Sahil now only 5/10 off.
Yep, he did pick up the fastest lap. Coming across the line now.
I'm just going to go into... If Solace is in the radio chat, let me check. I'm just going to go in there and tell him to knock it off, because this is unacceptable. Yeah, he is. I'll be right back.
Alright, we have BMW leaving the session. That is probably a crash for him, and let's see what's going up at the field here. Madman might make a move on Wizard. Oh, they're going to tap wheels here, but nothing happened.
I went and yelled at him. We're good.
Salas actually got passed by Chipsy, I guess, during that, and now Chipsy will have a chance to defend his position. Sahil catching up to Terry still.
Oh, and he almost takes him out. Salas almost slams into the back of Chipsy. Madman gets past Wizard now. Might get past Salas. He does. Oh, not
oh
quite.
my
Wizard
God.
looks like he has an issue.
Yeah.
Kia also getting past Wizard, but he's coming right back. He's fighting it back. He's fighting hard, and he's got it, but he's almost...
Wizard has wing damage, 30% on his right here, so we'll have to see if he fixes it when he comes to the pits later on. Sahil picking up the fastest lap again, so yeah, he's just... Wow, look at him. He's almost... he's pretty much going to get past him on this DRS straight, I think. And this is a really good start for Sahil. Like, the gap is just insane at the moment, and he's going to have DRS get past him with ease. Let's see Madman here. Doesn't make a move into turn 1 against Salas. And that's going to put Sahil in the lead of the race at the moment. Thierry now is going to have a chance to respond coming up into the DRS zone. And let's go down the grid here and see anything else. We have MLG God maybe thinking of a move on Captain. Still struggling to see like what he can do here. I guess he's playing it super safe. He knows that if he gets in the middle of that, it could cause trouble for him. As you can see, everyone is just, oh, there's a mistake on Wizard. That's gonna put Kia in front of him. Old train is starting to form behind Salas. Chipsy will definitely be happy that he got past him. Now it's gonna be up to Madman, Kia, and Wizard to overcome that same challenge. Thierry catching up to Sahil on this straight here. He doesn't have DRS to assist him.
Interesting to go for a pass here and not wait for the DRS.
Yep. We're going to see.
He does get it done though. I think maybe Sahil broke early to try to get that DRS. We'll see what happens here.
Yep, he got the DRS.
And Terry gets the DRS though. Terry does get the DRS.
Kia getting past Madman. They're going to still go side by side coming into the last turn here. We're seeing a yellow flag in sector 3, but I don't see what happened yet. Kia does get the move done on Madman, and now it is up to him to get past Salas. Wizard still lacking behind. That wing damage is going to be affecting him a lot. For sure. And let's see back down the grid. Everness maybe also catching up on those softs here. Thierry gets past Sahil.
Yep. They were side by side there, but he keeps the position. Yep. Oh, and it looks like 31 Sword and Pfeiffer having a little battle there. And 31 Sword has got the DRS and past him as well. Now Wizard and Salas are fighting. There's still that huge fight, yeah right in the midfield there.
Oh, Salas is slowing down completely. Yep. His teammates like probably wondering what the hell.
He's going to get past him. Wizard with a very
Wizard picks up a penalty. Oh, and then he pushes his teammate wide. that might allow Everness to get past him now. Yep.
Yep. That might be an illegal overtake. Oh, and Salas is gone. Well, he saves it. Beautiful save.
He does. I do want to catch that on a replay though. Save. He picks up a penalty as well. I'm going to put this replay back on there because we had a really excellent view on that.
Oh, Sahil goes around the outside of Terry. A phenomenal move through turn 13.
Let's see what's going on up there. And oh, my camera's off there. That's funny. Anyway, yep. It's Terry now.
Yep.
Let's get past Sahil. Oh, that's only used my dad going into the pits. Let's see what tire he puts on. And Thierry doesn't make the move. Goes a little bit slow now coming into turn 1. Oh wait, it's virtual safety car. Did not notice. Okay, that's why they slowed down.
Looks like Pfeiffer might be involved in that.
Let's see Pfeiffer. Yep, he does.
I just saw the change of positions, but it doesn't look... not sure what caused that.
Yeah, we completely missed it. Is this an advantage for only use my dad? Because he just pitted, right? So he's on medium.
And onto those mediums, so he's definitely going for the 2-stop for sure.
That slowed everyone down. So now when they have to pit, maybe he can get past them and actually have an advantage. Captain picks up a penalty.
Yeah, 3-second penalty. That's unfortunate.
Everness is pitting as well. Oh, that probably was the person then, because if Everness was like around like 7th, then now he's 16th, then definitely something happened with him. Okay, we're back under racing.
And that is going to play really well into Sahil's hands because he used his ERS to get past Terry and got to save it all back through that VSC. Terry looks like he got a better start to the VSC. But Sahil keeps the position here for sure. Chipsy up into 3rd. Yeah, after only use my dad pitted. We'll see if Only Use My Dad is getting an undercut on them, or if he, if he's not going to be able to get that position back. We'll have to see here.
Yep.
Terry
And
all over the back of Sahil. He's probably going to get this position on the straight here, or he's going to go for it once again. Nope. He's waiting for the DRS straight this time.
I'm going to go down the grid real quick. 31 Sword is attacking MLG God. Trying to climb his way into the points here.
And he goes past him.
Yep.
Terry gets past with DRS. Can Sahil fight him back on this next straight? That's what we're going to have to see here. As they go through turn 2. Now up into turn 3, it looks like Sahil maybe got the better exit. Not huge, and I don't think that's going to be enough to get past. Terry swoops to the inside to cover it, and then moves back to the outside, and Sahil hits him.
Super close to tapping right there.
I think they did tap, for sure.
Oh, yep. I just saw his wing damage just updated. 19% on his left wing. That's probably a light green for him. We'll see how that affects.
A phenomenal job all the way up into 4th now.
Madman right under him, though. He's maybe trying to make a move. DRS will probably assist that.
Yeah, Kia 4.9 seconds off Chipsy. Chipsy 9 seconds off the top 2. They've got a great gap.
Mr. Jesus might be looking for a move on Solace here. Coming up into turn 9 here. Let's see who can win from this DRS straight. Can Madman get past? Oh no, Sahil picks up a time penalty. It's gonna hurt once the race ends.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna just have to hope that Terry gets one as well. He's 7 tenths off. He's followed back a little bit. Hopefully this DRS puts him right back into it. We love to see the fighting. Madman only 7 tenths off Kia, and Wizard only 8 tenths off him. Solace 1.8 back. I think Solace has some pretty bad wing damage. Jesus might be looking for a move on him over the straight now.
Solace does not have any... Okay, no. I can't see his telemetry. Never mind. I can't tell.
Well, now Jesus has got the DRS on him, but Solace is pulling away, so it looks like he got a much better exit.
Yep. But maybe he can close in that gap here. Oh my god. Forces him to go a bit wide and lock up there. Jesus will still be on the attack though. Up front, Madman still looking at Kia. We're seeing a yellow flag. I can't see anything on the map though. Looks like it's Enervis and Sector 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be unfortunate for him. He found himself in the top 10.
BMW into the pits, critical up into 13th. BMW goes from softs onto new softs. That is an interesting strategy. I guess he'll be going on to the hards after that. MLG got all over the back of Sin Fox now. Sin is on 6-lap old softs. MLG just pitted for fresh hards.
Enervis retires from the session way out of the track, so it's unfortunate to see from him.
Yeah. BMW power is ghosted right now. I'm not sure what that is, if that's on your screen as
well.
well.
Yeah, he left the session a while ago, so that's probably
okay.
So I have a lot of midfield action right now between Solace, Jesus, Captain, and Only Use My Dad. Jesus might make a move here.
3 tenths off Terry.
Will Jesus make it? Oh, Solace is still... Okay, no, he's done it clean this time.
Yep.
It's going to put Jesus into 7.
Oh, they are side by side, though. Solace might be able to fight it back if he gets the switch back here. Or he might be eaten up by Only Use My Dad. Looks like Solace does get the better exit of the two. He's got the DRS now as they're plunging down into turn 4. Is he going to be able to...
Oh, that is a big dive, man.
Beautiful move from Solace.
Oh, and then that's Only Use My Dad also diving on Jesus, so Jesus now losing 2 positions. Won't be happy at all. Captain also breathing down his neck. And MLG guys having issues. I can see him on the map just consistently going off track as he goes into the pits. Oh, and that's Jesus spinning on turn 9. I can't tell if that was a collision with Captain, but that is super unfortunate. Now they're losing a whole bunch of time on Dad and Solace, so we'll see if that turns into... Ooh,
yeah.
They're still kind of sliding around here, Captain. Needs to be careful. You're in a really good position right now, and 4 seconds off from Sword.
So he'll now 5/10 off Terry on the DRS straight. We'll have to see here if he can.
Let's see what happens with Sahil. Still has that wing damage.
Looks like he's really struggling to be able to keep up, or at least to get past, but he might be saving his ERS. There's really no way to know here. Terry is definitely saving his ERS, but Terry's got more ERS in the bank as the person in front who doesn't have the DRS. I think strategy is going to play a part here. If Sahil pits a lap early and gets that undercut, I think that could put him past him, because they're definitely very similar on pace.
Oh, and Solace is off in Sector 1. He is completely off track, and I can't tell what his damage is like. I have a very bad angle. No safety car, though.
It does look like he's still missing that same end plate from earlier. It doesn't look like he suffered any more damage.
Sahil's still on the attack here, still trying to work his way. Taking first position as they both go wide. Sahil using ERS now. Trying to use as much power as possible to get past Terry.
Oh, yep, he's right. He's all over the back of him. I'll be surprised if Sahil doesn't pit next lap. Terry breaking the toe up on the inside now. I think Sahil's going to be close enough. I would not like to see Terry go back to the racing line, but he is. Sahil goes down the inside here, late on the brakes. Terry leaves him the space only.
Oh, they tap wheels.
Yep, they tap a little bit, but now Sahil looks like he's gotten the better exit. Oh no, Terry with the power down a lot faster. That's a great exit from Terry, and that's going to save him from losing that position.
Wizard goes into the pits now. We'll see.
Hopefully he goes on to those hards. And he does, yeah. It looks like hard tires for Wizard. And a new wing.
Tire wear wise, Sahil is starting to struggle. His mediums are on 60% on the back. So we definitely will be seeing which one here
absolutely
goes in first, Terry or Sahil. Terry locking up again.
Sahil, I'm hitting this lap for sure, because those hards can last. I think that would be the play. It looks like track position is going to be important here. They seem to be having trouble passing now that their tires are a bit worn.
Yep, and the gap is starting to actually build now.
The gap the gap to Chipsy has only increased. Kia now brought his gap down from 5 something to 4.8. So he's doing a good job there. Madman's kind of falling off the back of him. And of course Salas lost all that time with either a spin or contact.
Sword has found himself into 9th. It's pretty impressive from him at the moment.
Pits. Sahil lost his chance for the undercut.
Wait, Sahil pit as well? Whoa.
Yes, they both go into the pit. Sahil gets a great pit entry and gains about a second on Terry there, it looked like.
Do you think that was a smart move, or do you think it would have stayed out? And
I think he should have pit on lap 11. You want to get that undercut, but you don't.
Sahil gets past him! Whoa! That is insane here, as Kia now is going to get past both of them and probably pit this upcoming lap.
Terry dropped his gear, and Kia looks like he might be going for the overcut now, waiting for a safety car.
And Dad, oh look at that, he's in 4th now, so Dad's
back to where he started. Yeah, he did get that position back, and much closer.
Almost loses balance there.
What I really love here is for Only Use My Dad to get past Terry. That would be crucial for him, and that would be a nice buffer to have.
And was that Kia? Kia kind of slowed down, I think. Saw him a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah, I think he might be trying to slow down to get in the way of Terry, if I don't misread a little bit of team orders here. He might be slowing down, letting Sahil pass, and then going to try to fight Terry.
Only Use My Dad starting to fall off a little bit, but he will have DRS to maybe catch up to Terry here as they're coming into turn 9.
Sahil all the way to the inside now, moving back to the racing line. Terry very close, but not close enough for an overtake here. I think it's going to come on the main straight, or he might go down on the run into turn 14, like he did a few laps previous. Only Use My Dad picks up a 3-second penalty for, I would assume, track extension.
Yep,
Terry goes off there as well, loses a little bit of time, but I think he's going to be able to get Sahil on the straight.
Yeah, me too.
With the help of DRS.
Kia pit. Yep, Kia does pit.
Terry, though, going a bit wide. He definitely got the better exit alone now with DRS. I think he's going to be able to. Sahil's got to force him to that inside, and he does. But he might just sail past. Oh, no, he goes early on the brake. Sahil goes late. He wants to. If he can hold this apex, he can be on the inside for
Oh,
the
and they're
next turn.
tapping.
They go, yep. Sahil not getting much space and not leaving much either. Now Terry with the DRS again. Going to be on the inside here.
All three drivers doing an excellent job right now of this fight.
Sahil around the outside. Looks like he might have the... Nope, Terry keeps it. Or Terry gets it. Good overtake. Oh, and they're going too wide through here. This is definitely what Only Use My Dad wants to see now, because he is all over the back of them. Terry with a pretty big lock up there.
And Kia does not get past Shipsy on his pit. He still has work to do there.
Sahil almost rear ends Terry. Oh, he does.
Oh,
and Terry's
no!
Gone.
And Terry has to be careful. Oh, Only Use My Dad takes the lead. That's insane.
Terry was going fairly slow, but Sahil, I think, outbroke himself a little bit there. He's still going to go for the move on Terry. No regrets there. That is a bold move. Terry back up the inside now, as they're going to go too wide into a place where you don't want to go turn. Yeah, and Sahil's gone.
Sahil's gone. Scratched out on a replay here, and Sahil is now going to probably keep his position because Gypsy's still a tad bit away. That is a dangerous corner.
On Only Use My Dad. Terry with the fresher tires and I think a little bit more pace, especially with that DRS, is now going for an overtake on Only Use My Dad on the pit straight. Goes onto the grass there. I think he was expecting to be left a little space, but I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Only Use My Dad goes very late on the brakes to keep the position. He's doing a great job of that. And he keeps the position. Great defending.
Yeah.
Now Terry with and Only Use My Dad picks up the DRS. He's gonna be on the inside, and he seems to be going later on the brakes than Terry. Not this time. Terry trying to swoop around the outside. Only Use My Dad still in front. He can't do it. Only Use My Dad holds the position. And if Terry and Only Use My Dad keep this up enough, Sahil might be able to catch back up.
Definitely. And I'm gonna go switch to the midfield here. Kia is gonna get past Wooly on.
Oh yeah, that looks like a clean overtake there. I can't see the interval yet. I'm curious how far off he is at Chipsy. 6.6 seconds off of Chipsy. Madman GTR also looking for a move on Wooly. He's just behind him, and Wizard is 5.2 seconds off that battle. Captain also fighting with Critical. We've got a yellow flag. Looks like it might be for...
Looks like someone just went slow.
Yeah.
And one of the
Only Use My Dad. Oh, Terry gets past Only Use My Dad, but they're going wheel to wheel, side by side into that same turn one lap later, and Terry lets him have it.
What intense fighting right now. Only Use My Dad making a really good fight for himself.
Once again, Terry goes off the track there. I don't think in the last few laps he's gone on the track there. Only Use My Dad now defending the inside as Terry tries to swoop around the outside. They both leave each other space there. And Terry's got the DRS now. We'll see if he can overtake him. It looks like he probably will. Only Use My Dad saving energy, but going to the inside for the defense. Can he go later on the brakes like he did last time? Terry trying to shut the door on the racing line, but he does...
Oh, no!
I don't think he was expecting that dive, and they tap a little bit. But now Alex gets a much better exit as we come plunging up the hill into turn 4, but it looks like Terry might be able to secure this position.
Yep, and then it goes down the grid here. He is under attack by Wally, and Wally might be making a move on the inside. He does.
Crazy late on the brakes. Wally a little bit
probably...
to take that apex, and Kia's got it.
Yep, Kia does have it. PC Jesus maybe making a move on Sword here. Yep, going side by side into turn 1. I think he has it. Nope.
Oh, Sword though still on the inside. Question is, can Jesus make this exit count and get it better up the hill? And it just doesn't look like he's getting that much better of an exit. Still going to go for the dive down the inside, maybe, and he does. He goes late on the brakes. Huge lock up there, and I think it's going to be hard to keep.
Still going side by side.
Both leaving the space as they go down the hill, and he breaks early and lets Sword keep it.
And upfield, Madman now catching up to Wally on the fresher tire, so he should have this move done pretty shortly.
Madman looks like he's going...
And now the closest gap we're watching right now is Madman and Wally as Sahil picks up the fastest lap on those mediums, 31.8. And it looks like the battle up top with O'Neill's and that interior is starting to fall off here, as I believe his tires might start to struggle here. Let's see what the MFD will say when it updates. Yeah, so it looks like O'Neill's and dad's tire wear is at 50%. Most of his tires, so I don't think he's going to finish the race here. Do you think
No,
he's going
to absolutely have to pit. I would pit now for fresh mediums if I were him. But
yeah, this is like the time you have to do it, and we'll see what happens.
And as Wooly goes into the pits, Pfeiffer gets past him as well. So Pfeiffer up into 11th on 9-lap old hards. He might be able to go to the end.
Critical as well, pitting for mediums, so that's definitely going to be the last tire those two will stay on.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's still in front of Sin Fox. It looks like he's going to have that fairly easily. BMW, Ghosted, is now in front of him, and then it's Wooly. Madman now closed the gap, though, that to Kia and is almost within his DRS.
Yep, and Jesus is still trying to make a move on 31 sword, but he's starting to fall off now. And looks like we have a lot of gaps now, finally, and Terry picks up the fastest lap.
Yeah, PC Jesus not too far off 31 sword still. Madman, oh, Kia must have made a mistake, because Madman is now gaining and gaining and within that DRS for the pit straight. We'll see if he can get a move done here.
See what happens. Kia cannot really afford any fighting right now, as he's 10 seconds off Gypsy.
And it looks like Kia got a spectacular exit out of that corner, and he's not going to be able, Madman's not going to be able to make the move there. Nope. Madman also might have been saving energy, though, because he's quite low.
He is swapping to 1 ERS, so yep. Gonna save and wait for a better moment to attack here, but he still does have DRS to system.
Yeah, and he does have the 1 lap older tires, not that that should really matter on the hards.
And what I'm going to predict here is Chipsy's going to catch up to Sahil eventually. Because he is just making up a lot of time. He's only 2 seconds away, so...
Sahil also, though, making up a... Oh, no, I'm just realizing that's off. Only use my dad, who's losing time to Terry.
Yep. So it looks like Terry might just have this race in his favor at the moment as we're coming into the final 11.
Reserves are removed from the standing, so this will still be a win for Sahil as of now, I believe. So the battle for the lead really is Chipsy and Sahil. Chipsy now only 1.6 off of him.
Did Sahil ever change his wing? Let's see. I don't think he would yet. He still has 19% wing damage, but I feel like that's still causing him to be slow in some areas of the track here. And you can just see Chipsy is still gaining time. He's now 1.5 seconds, and I think Chipsy now is going to be, in a couple laps here, he's going to start attacking him. I wish we had that little feature like in real life where it'll tell you how far they are from battling. My guess is going to be like 2 to 3 laps until we see that. And Solace actually making a move maybe on Pfeiffer here. He's found himself in 11th at the moment. Pfeiffer doing a pretty good job defending off right now. So coming into the straight.
Oh, yep, Solace with a move now on Pfeiffer. They go wheel to wheel. Pfeiffer leaves plenty of space, and Solace takes it. Up the inside and through.
Wizard update. Wizard is in 7th.
Chipsy actually lost some time. He's now down to 2.1 seconds off Sahil. Wizard, 1.3 off the fight between Madman and Kia. Madman looks like he might be in a position to make a move here as he gets a great launch down turn 9 into turn 10 as they go up towards turn 11. He's got the DRS still. It looks like he's saving his ERS. He's not going to be able to make a move here, and he knows that. So as they get out of turn 13, he'll probably keep the... Oh, Kia looks like he's really struggling here.
Yeah.
But Madman backs out of that. Still 4/10 off of him. 5/10. He's still going to have DRS. Wizard, though, right on the back. 7/10 off. Now within the DRS of the fight.
And we might see a hectic little battle right now for 5th position.
Yeah, absolutely. Chipsy losing even more time now. 2.7 seconds off Sahil.
I wonder what happened there. He must have made a mistake in one of these corners. Kia is still defending his position from Madman. It's going to cause Wizard to catch up now, and let's see what happens, how this evolves.
Yep, Wizard now 4/10, Madman 3/10. Kia looks like he's struggling. MLG God gets a penalty for ignoring blue flags. And that looks like that's going to be for Sahil. He's not pulling over for Sahil. Sahil. Yep. Sahil is now past him.
Ooh, and Wizard almost taps the back of Madman coming into turn 9. That could have been very dangerous, but luckily they got out of it pretty cleanly.
Yep. Looks like Madman might go for a move here. Nope. He stays. Oh, he has to go wide. Wizard might take that invitation as the door is left wide open. Are we going to see another side-by-side through? No, Madman looks like he's going to firmly have the position, but he's definitely struggling.
Oh,
Wizard going all the way down the inside. What a move. Wow.
Oh, but then that's going to allow...
Keep it? No, he cannot.
That's an excellent move. Even if it didn't work out.
If only it would have worked. Yeah. There's normally a downside to going that late on the brakes, and there it was. Wizard, though, now still goes later on the brakes, all over the back of Madman, but Madman, of course, is going to have the DRS of Kia. And it looks like Madman might have gotten that better exit. Madman looks to the inside, but he doesn't go for anything yet. Wizard, oh, maybe has a look, was a little bit later on the brakes and ran out of space. Madman with the DRS on Kia. Looks like he's going to go for a move here finally as they go side by side here into turn 4.
Oh, Kia just says
Kia
no.
Barely has the space, and they hit. They touch. And is Wizard going to be able to take that position? It looks
I think
like
he will.
Is. Yep, he is.
But Kia's not out of the hook yet. He still has to worry about them. They're still not that far back from him. Yep. They're catching up now. And Sahil apparently made a move on Only Is My Dad, or I guess Only Is My Dad actually made a mistake, as he's actually letting Chipsy by now. Yeah, he's struggling completely.
I think he's got a puncture. He might have a puncture. Yep, he's got a right puncture.
Yeah,
he's
a
got
puncture.
A right puncture.
That is crazy. We've never seen that before in Arc at all.
Hello, I had a double puncture again.
Oh, yeah.
But mine was at least on softs. I don't know what he was doing on those mediums. Those were never going to make it to the end. He should have pitted way earlier. Maybe he was trying to stretch it to the softs to go at the end.
But even
and it
then,
looks like he is going to catch up to him, too.
Yeah, this is a costly mistake.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like Wizard might go for a move on this DRS straight. Oh, he goes before that super late on the brakes.
Oh, and that's going to cost him position again.
He's just going to, compromise his exit. He might still be able to go back, though. As Only Use My Dad limps home into the pits. Wizard now, with DRS, compromised his exit too much, but he did put Madman back into it. Oh, I think that's a new feature. It looked like Only Use My Dad was going crazy slow in the pits with his puncture, not the normal speed. Yeah, I don't know if that's new. Chipsy consistently losing time to Sahil now.
And Only Use My Dad is now up into...
Wizard. Oh.
Wow, look at all those positions he lost.
Yeah, that's absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, he would have still probably been down into 7th or 8th with that pit stop, but definitely not that far down. And he goes on to the softs.
He can definitely make him work, I think, with the 7 laps.
I don't know if they're going to last 7 laps. I don't know if they'll be faster than the mediums, but it's a bold move. He might get that fastest lap.
Wizard right under Kia's car at the moment.
Looks like Kia again gets the better exit, but with that DRS, that's not going to last for long as they come down now. And they're going into turn 11 side by side. Kia looks like he's just going to let him have it. Oh no, they tap.
Yep,
they tap.
Tapped. Let's see if Kia picked up any damage out of that. Hasn't updated yet, unless he has 12. Nope.
Kia cuts that corner a little bit. I'd be surprised if he didn't get a warning for that. Madman's also 4/10 off of him.
Yeah, now he's going to have DRS to regain his 4th position here. Look at that speed he's getting right now. That's just crazy. Will we see another late dive like Wizard? Yes, he will, but he will still have the advantage, I think. Yep. And that might maybe allow Madman. I don't know. Madman's starting to fall off here. Only Use My Dad picks up a position on Sword for 10th position. Those softs are coming into power now for him. Oh, Wizard almost losing his balance right there. That's gonna build a little gap for Kia now.
Only used my dad through and past Jesus.
It's just gonna slice his way up that grid at the moment.
Yeah, Madman now all over the back of Wizard. They're really all over the back of each other. Wizard looks like he's just really late on the brakes, as he just gets a great launch down turn 9, but kind of compromises his exit a little bit. A Wizard 3/10 off Kia, Madman 6/10 off him.
And this fight has been lasting a long time. Kia must be wondering when it's going to be over right now, because
Yeah.
one mistake and you lose 2 positions here.
Wizard's tires are 2 laps older. Madman's are only 1 lap. The 2 laps might make a bit of a difference, but not with DRS, that's for certain.
So maybe eyeing another.
Yeah, goes for a great, perfect braking late on the brakes, and he's just all the way through. Oh, he's not leaving the space whatsoever. I didn't even realize Kia's car was there, but it was. Because now Kia does not have the DRS. Wizard goes for a late move.
Oh,
and he's just.
Oh
wow,
no, they tapped
wow.
and Kia's now going to spin and lose out 2 positions. Wizard with a very bold move on Kia, very aggressive as well.
A lot of moving on the straights. I didn't catch it too well, but that.
I'm seeing Pfeiffer right now in turn 1 also attack Critical as they're going side by side. Pfeiffer maybe get the move done,
Pfeiffer through for now, but can Critical get that better exit? It looks like he does. Now with DRS, is he going to have enough speed to go up the inside? It looks like he is. Goes a little bit too late on the brakes. Can Pfeiffer get the switch back? He does, but I don't think he's got it enough. Yep, Critical's going to stay ahead. Great move by him.
Apparently we have some Kia haters because someone said fuck Kia and got timed out for 60 seconds, or 600.
Yeah, that's... Is it one of Wizard's fans?
I don't know, but they claimed Kia was dirty driving, so looks like we might see a rivalry between Wizard and Kia at the moment.
Yeah, that, yeah, we might have missed something there. Chipsy still 3.2. Oh, did Sahil just make a mistake? Because that just shrank. Yeah, Chipsy just gained 4/10 there in the span of about a second. But Sahil, right now, Terry is not a full-time driver, so he has got the win here. He just needs to keep that gap to Chipsy.
We're coming up to the final few laps here. A lot of gaps right now. Critical going side by side with Wooly. Gonna get past him. Not too much action going on. And only with Dad. Find another position.
Madman's still within the DRS of Wizard. We'll see. Maybe he can make a move. Maybe he's saving it and gonna go late where Wizard doesn't have a chance to re-overtake him. Kia, yeah, is 6 seconds back off that fight now. Chipsy now gap to Sahil is 2 seconds. This could be very interesting here at the end of this race.
Madman still 1 second off. Can he make a move?
Yeah, Solace only 6/10 off Captain as well.
Yep, and only of that is starting to fall off now. 2 seconds behind the Solace. He was kind of closer a while ago, but see how that evolves. But I think Solace. Oh, Captain's going to the pits. Oh no!
No, he's not. That is
double whammy right there.
Yep, he faked this all out.
Solace will have work to do if he wants to get to 7th position. Oh, and he taps the back of Captain. I won't be able to see his damage, but he definitely has damage there.
Absolutely. I saw, I think, his fresh end plate just go flying. I saw some piece of carbon fiber go flying after that.
Up the field, Madman has caught up from the looks of it to Wizard, but I don't think it'll be enough at the moment. He's losing some balance on his car here.
Gypsy lost 6/10 to Sahil that lap. He's 2.6 off now. As Terry sets the fastest lap. Only used my dad. I'm surprised he didn't get the fastest lap on those soft tires. He's normally really fast with his 1-lap pace.
Only for that now. Within a second of Solace, he's probably gonna attempt to gain 8th position and even 7th. So that'll be pretty good for Dad because he's obviously had that puncture.
All
early
things
on.
considered, yeah, not a bad result for getting a puncture.
He's all right behind Solace, and I think, yep, he's gonna make the move done pretty cleanly there. And now he just has to focus on Captain, which he should get that move done maybe on the DRS straight, if not.
What is his tire we're looking at right now after 4 laps?
30%. So it's gonna run out soon. So
yeah.
if he's gonna make a move,
yeah,
has to happen quick.
I think Kia is out of reach for him at it's 9 seconds away, but hopefully he can get this position on Captain in his mind. Hopefully that will redeem the puncture a little bit. Yep.
Going Wade.
I don't think Captain's really trying to fight it here. Oh, is Solace going to steal that move too, though?
I think he will.
Goes up the inside of Captain as well, both on 14-lap-old softs, but Solace is, as we know, for sure has some wing damage, and I don't think Captain does.
Madman eyeing a move.
Really late on the brakes again. Can Captain take that? That's probably nope.
Let's see what's going on. That's the closest battle we're seeing right now is Captain and Solace.
Yep, Madman 4/10 off the back of Wizard. He might be able to go for a move on the last lap here as they go through turn 11. Oh, but he drops back through turn 13. He just looks like he didn't want to go full throttle through there, but he's redeemed it on the exit now, and he is all definitely still within a passing range with DRS here.
The Williams just let each other by, so that's going to put Critical in 11th. And let's see.
Now we're watching 5/10 off here. He's got the DRS, and he's just not quite getting the exit out of that corner.
Penalty update. Madman, from the looks of it, has 3 seconds, and Wizard, I think, also has 3 seconds. But let's check.
All right, Madman's going to go for a move here if it's going to be anywhere. I don't think he's been close enough through turn 9 any time here. He does look like maybe he got the better exit. He might go for dive, but as we've seen, Wizard is the absolute goat of the late breakers. Weird that Madman would want the outside, but he goes for it. Wizard goes late on the brakes, and Madman's got the switch back here.
They're going to go side by side into the S's here. A little bit.
And Madman's got it for now.
And
he forces Madman off the track, it looked to me, but we'll have to see. He's right back. He's right back at him, and he's going to have this DRS if he can get the launch down through turn 9. Maybe he's going to go before that. No, he stops a little bit early. Lets Wizard go. Oh, no, that's not the exit you want from there. He went early on the brakes, but then lost the rear end mid-corner.
Yep, the last lap has been started by Thierry, so see what happens.
MLG God retires from the session. I don't know if that was in the pits.
Nope, he's actually on track, which I believe can't do. As I get past him here, you can see him right there.
Yep.
Not sure what happened there.
Madman, 5/10 off as they come onto the pit straight for the final time as far as this DRS is concerned. This is going to be where he's going to have to make his move. He hasn't really been close enough anywhere else besides for up the hill, of course, but these are going to be his last 2 opportunities now. Wizard, for some reason, saving on the straight. I think he used all of his DRS, and that's going to allow Madman to go for a dive here.
Yeah. He actually breaks
Wizard,
later.
as always, goes just absolutely so late on the brakes. It's very impressive, as now Madman looks like maybe got the better exit. He did, but now Wizard's going to be using all of his energy. He's covering to the inside. Hopefully Madman knows to go to the inside here. He's going to try to stick it around the outside again. It is a bold move. He wants to switch back. This time Madman's not going to, or Wizard's not going to leave the space, and he goes all 4 wheels
he goes off.
to get that done.
Yep. Doesn't pick up any penalty from
we've
what
got
we're seeing.
a yellow flag in sector 2 and 3. Not sure what that is.
That could be the Renault of BMW, if I'm correct. And also, Thierry is about to end round 2 of Tier 3. Congratulations to him for winning this race with a 20-second gap between him and Sahil. And now let's keep our eye on Madman and Wizard, as Madman is still in front of Wizard. Can Wizard make anything happen?
Yep, great win from Terry now with a sizable gap, as now Wizard is only 4/10 off Madman. Can he make it through here? It's really going to be who gets the better exit here.
And I think we're going to see another late dive from Wizard, honestly, coming in that last turn.
A lot of time up through that late braking now, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Let's see what happens. Yep, I don't think so.
Off. I don't think it's going to happen. Wizard just doesn't have the ERA. Oh, Madman gets a little bit out of shape on the exit now, and that looks like Madman is going to have it at least on track, but I'm not sure about penalties.
Nope.
And it's
Gia comes in home to 6. Only use my dad, finding his way back to 7, which is not too bad considering his
yeah, that was a good recovery drive from him at the end there.
And let's see, down the grid we have Critical looking for 10th position, but they're coming into the last turn here. I don't think he's going to pick up the
Solace ended up in front and stayed in front of Captain. Captain couldn't fight it back for it, and Jesus comes to finish all the way up in 8th because of penalties.
Wally will not be able to make a move on Sword, and that is it for now for them.
Critical just outside of the points. Both the Williams outside of the points. Not what they would have wanted from this race. Wally 13th. Pfeiffer and Sin are going to come 14th, 15th, and then 16th and 17th are Radical and BMW.
What an intense race for sure. A lot of midfield battles.
I definitely want to talk to Wizard and Madman about those. What they thought about the end there.
Definitely. And there is your winner, the reserve driver of Thierry. He will be giving Haas 25 points in the Constructor Series.
I didn't think it worked like that.
Really?
I thought that was just for Tier 1.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Well, anyways, I think as far as drivers are concerned, Sahil is in first, Chipsy is in third, and...
Let's look at the instance tab quick. A lot of warnings.
And and Madman finishing third. That looks like it'll be a podium for Madman. Unless he gets a penalty for that overtake. I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
Yep, and let's walk our way over to the interview room. Whoa, it says you were disconnected from session during host migration. What?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hopefully nothing happened in the lobby, but let's head over to the interviews. See who we can grab here. Let's grab Sahil. Sahil. What's up?
Alright.
Congratulations on your good position in this race. You had a really nice quality lap there. Starting on first. You want to explain what happened?
Yeah, so I think me and the reserve, I don't know what his name is, but we had a really good battle, and I enjoyed it a lot. It reminded me a lot about the 2014 battle between the two Mercedes cars. I was enjoying it, but I kind of got hit out. I don't know if he left me space. I'm gonna review my footage and see what happened.
I believe we caught it. So
yeah, but I got like spun out, and if I'm gonna see if I can report that or not. But I don't know. I'm happy for second place.
Well, as far as the reserves are concerned, with driver standings, you will be in first. So you did win that race as far as points go.
Yeah, I know, but it's better to win on track.
Yeah,
in my opinion. So I think we could have had a longer battle going, but whatever. It was good while it lasted.
Well, man, you did really well. So congratulations on these points. Thank you so much. Doing a really good job this season so far.
Yep, thank you.
All right.
All right, thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, so who do you want to grab? Honestly,
I'd say Madman or Wizard.
Let's grab in Wizard. Or no, who's behind Chips or Chipsy, right? Let's get him first. Chipsy. There. Hello.
Hello.
So Chipsy, what happened that race? Because I
got stuck behind Solace for a little bit, and I couldn't get past him. He was making a couple double moves.
Yeah,
definitely on the straights.
Yeah, and it was messing me up. At one point, I just dove down on the downward left-hand turn just to get by him, and I couldn't catch up to Sahil, even though he spun out. I think he spun out, right?
Yeah, he and Terry had some contact, and Sahil spun.
Yeah, so Terry is really fast, and I couldn't catch up to Sahil at the end, but overall it's pretty good. I think I started 4th, finished 3rd. But one of those boring races just in the midfield, just driving through.
Well, as far as the standings are concerned, you are in second place.
Yeah.
You got second.
Awesome.
So
Take the points.
not so much midfield. Yeah.
Yeah. So good for Sahil. I mean, back-to-back W's, I guess, right?
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we have to say, but
Yeah,
congratulations
no.
on the
It
points,
was.
obviously.
I look forward to watching it. Was there any crazy stuff going on?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
great
stuff.
midfield battles.
Awesome. So I'm gonna watch that now. And thanks, guys.
Yep.
Later, man.
Later. All right. I kind of want to bring in Only's my dad and ask him about the strategy.
Sure, absolutely.
Hello, Only's my dad.
Hello.
Hi. You
So
wanna-
let me just preface this by saying that, well, I guess why did you allow yourself to get a puncture there?
I was talking about it with my teammate actually at the moment it happened. I was in the dilemma of continuing a little bit on the tires to just I don't know what I was thinking actually.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't think they were going to go to the end. Did you? Was that your plan initially? Was
I
to go to
was
the end on those mediums?
like not initially, but when I saw like that if I pitted I would go back to 6, I was like I don't want to lose my podium and I decided to do one more lap on those medium and it was the lap that killed me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you did a really
But
excellent job fighting the leaders for sure when you came.
definitely a good recovery too at the end.
Yeah.
To get those positions back after your puncture.
yeah, I feel bad because I got a 3 second for like going outside the lane, but I got 2 free warning when I had the puncture. It was too hard to control the car. But yeah, I saw the 2 guys fighting. I was like, I want to get in there too, and I could pass 1 or 2. It was pretty fun.
But yeah, you did a pretty good job recovering from your puncture, man. Are you excited for next week's race in Baku?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna practice like I practiced this week. Gonna keep the same rhythm. I think we're gonna go pretty good.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us
Thanks to
here.
you guys. Yep.
I'm gonna move you back real quick. Let's bring in fan favorite Wizard here and see what his thoughts are. And actually, I don't see him in the chat, so never mind.
We still can get Madman though. Let's get him in here. I'll
Yep.
move him. Madman, hello.
Yeah.
So we saw you and Wizard fighting there on the last couple of laps, and then you had an overtake off the track. What do you think about that?
Ooh, what do I think about that? That was, I'm gonna say racing's racing. But
I
that
mean,
whole race with Wizard there. I mean, me and him were pretty much going back and forth. I think the whole race, and there were a few turns there where I think I did it too, but me and him kind of weren't really giving each other enough space at times, and I'll chalk it up to racing's racing on that one.
yeah, there was definitely a few overtakes from both you guys where there was probably not the ideal amount of space left.
Yeah. But hey, it turned out, it was good racing. I mean, I was fighting there with Kia, I think, for a few laps, and I think I kind of braked late a few times, kind of did some dives I think probably shouldn't have done, but the ones with Wizard there, me and him were kind of going back and forth, so I think throughout the whole race, I think it's kind of even with what me and him were kind of doing throughout the whole time.
Yeah, you guys definitely did a good job racing. As far as, I mean, for just how long you guys went on, fighting that hard is not easy to do.
Yeah, I was actually surprised too, because there were a few times where he passed me, and I thought he was just going to be able to take right off, and I do think without the DRS there and a few times, I think there's no way I'd be able to catch him, but turned out to be pretty good racing there towards the end.
Yeah, it really was. We were watching it for like a lot of laps there. Like it was really nice racing
Yeah,
by
you guys did a great job.
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, definitely surprised to be that far up compared to last week there. I think had a couple wrecks, and I think throughout this race I was like, don't crash, just stay on the track, and I think that definitely helped out.
Yeah. Well, good race from you, definitely.
Awesome, thanks.
All right.
All right. We're gonna pull you, and let's grab the final person to different interview. Thierry, who won the race? Let's get his opinion and thoughts.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. So,
Hi.
any thoughts on that race? I mean, you had a 20
It was
second
really
gap at the end.
fun with Sahil. Like I had major fun like fighting it out at the front. And yeah, it's a shame that he spun. I didn't leave him space. And it would be fun like if he didn't spin out so like that we could fight more. But yeah, pretty much it was pretty much a like clear
Yeah,
route.
sorry, did you say you did not leave him space, or you did?
No, I did.
Okay, it just, yeah, it sounded weird.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll have to, at the time, it was pretty hard to tell if he drifted over or if you closed the door, so, yeah. It didn't look egregious to me.
I
but-
looked at the clip after that and like he had space. So yeah, I don't know what happened because I didn't see his POV yet, but it was a fun battle nonetheless, and I'm pretty happy with the win.
Yeah, it was definitely a good drive.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
No problem. Good night, guys.
All right, have a good night.
All right, and I think that's going to wrap up round 2 here for Tier 2 in ARC. Next Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, you're going to be able to see Tier 1 drive in Monaco, so that'll be an interesting race for sure.
Yeah,
and next
definitely.
week, you'll see Tier 2 in Baku, which will be interesting because that's going to be a very tight track with a lot of walls. So we'll see how that works. Anyways,
Baku at night.
Yeah, if only.
Yeah, if only.
Anyway, this has been Ben and Gore. We will catch you next week. Bye.